I am, who the hell am I? I'm Nick Morris. I was born and bred in Ballarat. I love muscle cars. I love art. I love surfing. I've built my whole life around art and surfing since I was 6 years old.
My name's Dave Bowers, and I'm an artist and a musician, and this is the opening of my work with Nick Morris.
All I've ever wanted to do is paint, and I guess I chose graphics at the age of 17 because I thought I'd need to make some money. I guess, you know, the perception is it's hard for an artist to make money, and strangely enough, some of the staff that I had in my graphics business introduced me to a screen printing technique, fell in love with it. I'm back on track, and this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
If you're an artist, you can't help but do it. You can't do anything else. And if you're not doing it, you're just thinking about it all the time. I find myself, once you sort of got an exhibition on and you're really working hard towards something, I really find my antenna as an artist are up. And everything I see, I'm just picking up bits of rubbish off the street, putting them in my pocket and taking them home and lying them out on the desk. And, you know, it might be a ripped off bit of a cement bag, or like a broken plastic sort of warning sign off a shopping trolley.
Ever since I was a kid, I remember the first time I ever decided I was going to be an artist. I was 6 years old, and I was on a platform at school. We're all just drawing, you know, around the classroom, wherever you want to draw. And a whole lot of kids came up to me and said, you know, how do you draw like that? What are you doing? I would love it, you know, I don't get how you can do that.
But they just keep on driving.
I guess my influences have pretty much been subversive influences most of the time. I just feel like I'm a real sponge, and I've just absorbed things, and probably every artist says that, but you know, I could stare at that pole for an hour, you know, just where the little bits of paper are falling off, the little bits of print that are left there, or
all those influence, I guess, the stickers on my cupboard at home. You know, as kids, we just had STP stickers everywhere. Any stickers you could get for free, we'd stick them on our cupboard. My dad's best mate had a speedboat. It was a green sparkle speedboat called Anyhow, and that influenced me in a massive way. I loved his Monaro, I loved the speedboat, and all of those things that have just permeated in my brain.
I think Mambo was a big influence for me, all those Mambo artists. And not only the artists, but the whole attitude of Mambo, I think, was a really sort of, I mean, it's something that this country never really had before, this sort of big, powerful, successful label that was essentially, at the same time, subversive and, you know, anarchic in a way.
I think the relationship I've got with Dave and the ability to paint together is just unbelievable. It's so exciting to be able to, you know, we're painting in the shed. I've done something I'm really stoked with. I turn around, Dave's completely painted over it, and it's the happiest moment of my life.
There's a lot of trust involved. Like, I took about 15 canvases in my car back from Torquay 3 or 4 days ago and worked on them by myself, and Nick didn't even see them till we'd hung them. So it's just that trust, and like, he might have had this favourite part of that painting, I might have just gone completely over it because I don't know it's his favourite part of the painting. I've got no idea.
I just love it. We're just two kindred spirits. We've been to hell and back together, and the future going forward as solo artists and also as, I guess, the combined art really, really excites me.
And I think it's pretty rare to have that relationship with somebody. Almost impossible. What is or isn't a finished painting? A friend of mine asked me that question, and I said, well, I guess it's when there's nothing on there that shits you anymore. And he said, well, I said, I'm going to quote you on that. So you know a painting's finished when it doesn't shit you. And I thought, well, that's fair enough.
I'm very impressed with Nick Morris's work, always have been, yeah.